How I make breakfast. All right, let's see. One, two.
I'm gonna get in on my tablet also real
I don't
quick
know.
just so I
I
can
don't know
like
if you
it. Huh?
have. What's that?
I said I'm gonna get it in on my tablet for just a minute so I can like it.
All right. I don't know if you have if you have I forgot what I was saying. Something.
If I have something.
Yeah, I know I was saying that. If you have. Oh no, I forgot about it again already. That's weird. When I'm over there, I can think about it when I walk back. I forget. If you have a. I lost it anyway. Wait a second. If you need to go take a piss or whatever, like, is there any? Do you have anything like screen blank? Like, I know, I can set up something where if I go on a break, I can make it start playing a video, like an ad or something.
Oh,
I can put a video in it. I don't know if you have that on your side. So if you needed to blow your nose or whatever, like if you can mute the video.
okay. I don't think I have that. I have a mic icon. I have a magic wand. I have. Oh, wait a minute. What's this thing?
Magic wand is retouch. It puts makeup
Oh,
on.
there's something that lets me upload a green screen or a picture.
Yeah, that's green screen. So if you click that, your background should go green, and then you just like any picture you want to go in the background. Then you can move out of the way,
Okay,
and you can
cool.
see what's talking
Yeah.
about. And then you should have. Is that it?
Well, there's an arrow, like a cycle of arrows going both ways. So I guess that's like to redo something.
I have no idea. I'm trying to think of what you're talking about. Cycle of
I'm
arrows.
clicking to see what happens.
Yeah. Okay, that goes to your front camera, back camera. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So it just showed my Book of Revelations poster.
It's all right. Doesn't matter.
And then there's a bookmark with a settings icon. Okay, that's just specifically for chat.
Oh, okay. What does it do?
Okay, if I click on that, then it lets me see chat viewing options, top chat, live chat,
Yeah, that's what I
or
was asking
none.
you yesterday if you had those options.
Yeah, I told you I could see the chat. I just couldn't type in the chat.
Right. Yeah, remember I was talking about those options. Top chat doesn't show any spam and bullshit. A live chat shows
Hmm.
everything. So if you have 1,000 people in the chat, like
Yeah,
you can't read it. Then all the people that just say hi and stuff like that will be pulled out. That's
yeah.
just, hello. Yes, that's kind of crazy that the people that just come in and say hi, can you say my name and stuff like that. You want them in the beginning, obviously, and
Hmm.
YouTube's set up that way to allow that to happen, so that you
Yeah.
get the fan base, but then you don't deny your fan base once you're big.
Hmm.
It's kind of crazy.
And yeah, the magic touch. I mean,
That's
the
what
magic touch
kind
thing.
of cool
The
about
magic wand thing is retouch, but it actually looks kind of
the
freaky. So I
magic
want to leave
wand
it
thing
on.
is retouch. It puts makeup on you.
Hi,
What's up,
Keenan.
Keenan? What's up, Keenan?
Well, Richard's making breakfast, and I am just hanging on the stream. I already ate breakfast.
I ate breakfast yesterday for today. All right, let's see.
Keenan, are you subscribed?
Hold on, Keenan Doodle. We'll go ahead out and check. We'll go ahead out and check a little chicken for a second. Yeah, Keenan's subscribed. I got him on the list. I got him on the list. I don't know if he's up on the wall yet or not, but I got him on the list. Let me see. Let me see if I got him on the list. Keenan sounds so familiar. Uh, oh, that's Key. Maybe not Keenan. Oh, maybe not. You can figure it out. All right, so let's see. Let's see what we can do. Let's go check the chickens. Oh, first of all, let's make sure my microwave ain't exploding. I should really learn to not
Yeah, it
do.
suck.
All right, that should be fine. All right, so let's go check the chickens. I walked into the garage again, forgetting the chickens aren't here. All right, there we go. Welcome everyone to the backyard. Oh, look at that weak little. I only got one drip of doodle.
Oh, I can hear the chickens.
No, it's just the birds.
Okay, they're just really loud. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, ladies. Hey, ladies. There you go. Oh, and like I said, that guy, these two guys, this black one right there, it's got the comb on his head, and that
Mm-hmm.
silver one there, it's got the comb on. They're probably dick swingers.
Yeah.
They're probably ruse.
But you're still
And
gonna
this
keep
stuff I
them
was
if
telling
they're
you
not
about,
mean, right?
huh?
But you're still gonna keep them if they're not mean, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Up to their necks and feed them back to the chickens.
Oh, that's cruel. You're not gonna do that. But
No,
what if they
absolutely not.
start? What if they
No,
fertilize
look.
the eggs?
So that's the reason that we made this whole big area here. This whole area here now. I don't know if you see how big it is. It's like it goes like 20 feet past the end of the coop, and it's a
Mhm.
huge. And I'll walk you around there. Just because we're probably gonna have all those extra chickens now because we didn't get all hens. So I'm walking you around all this fencing. See, and this up here. I know you can't see it. It's very hard to see. See it under my fingers.
Yeah.
So that's actually netting on the roof to keep hawks and stuff from swooping down.
Good.
But yeah, it goes all the way around past that ladder and everything. So we have
Oh,
this whole huge area.
I
So now
something wrong. I'm not
something wrong.
confused. I was looking down because I was checking my work email on my iPad.
That's all right. What's up, girls? What's up, ladies? Can I get your number?
Aw,
My
they're like
girlfriend.
really anxious to say hi,
What's up, ladies? Hey, can I get your number?
or maybe they're just really anxious to eat.
So they got all kind of food up in it, some of it. Tongue, 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 tongue. She looks confused. Yeah, who cat? She's yeah. Hey, I can explain it again too. Okay, tongue, 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 tongue. Welcome back, something. Something wrong. Those are chickens. They're chickens. They're hens and roosters. Maybe. Oh, and I may have a overflow of locked out. Dang it. That would suck. I was locked out from all my doors. I couldn't get some of my food. I've been breaking a window. I'm hungry. Something wrong. But yeah, brother, those are chickens. Those are chickens. Making our own eggs. Just drinking beer. On stream.
It's not beer. Holy Pop classic root beer.
Only pop is Polish beer. It's made with reindeer piss.
Well, it's not beer. You buy it at pretty much any grocery store. It's got prebiotics.
Or what you do is you take an empty soda can, you fill it up with beer off stream.
Yeah, but I didn't do that. I don't even like beer.
She likes to get. It's basically nutty. Something wrong. Okay, so I don't know. Let me see.
It just said reconnecting for me. I don't know why.
Is what?
It just said reconnecting for me for like 1 second.
Yeah, so that means that are you on internet or you on
No,
your
no, I'm on data.
Okay, yeah, well, whatever. It's so what might be is if your community is lost in the internet,
Mm-hmm.
if your community, like the whole court or whatever, you live in the street, lost internet for whatever reason, then everybody's using their data, and then you'll have to cycle between. But whatever, it's what's best that you can do.
Could be, even though Comcast says there's no outage. They might be lying, or they might be wrong, or
Right. Well,
delayed.
if you went to Down Detector, they don't report that. They don't. The Down Detector is reported by the people.
Hmm.
So it's how many people complain about a report. So you go in Down Detector, there's a big old button that says, "Yes, I have an outage," and it uses your GPS location.
Oh yeah, I should probably complain about that.
Right.
Especially because the router was already rebooted. It doesn't seem to have done that much.
Right. That means either you have a bad router or the internet's down in the area.
Yeah.
And usually, I don't know how long it was down in your area. Oh, sorry.
What are you making, oatmeal?
Oatmeal, yeah.
I'll too.
Yeah, because I love it. Cinnamon and sugar. You know what I noticed about brown sugar? Brown sugar is sweeter by unit volume. So
Yeah,
like
I think so.
half a cup of or a tablespoon of white sugar and a tablespoon of brown sugar. Brown sugar is sweeter. So why would we use white sugar ever? White sugar takes more processing to take the molasses out of it, and you would use less sugar to get the same sweetener. The reason we use aspartame and bullshit is because it's sweeter with less volume. You can use little pissant amounts and get a lot of sweetness. So why not just use? Because it's bad for us.
Yeah. Although what's
I went down
surprising
a
is that
rabbit hole
Europe allows
earlier today.
aspartame. I don't know why.
Huh?
Europe allows aspartame. Usually, like, Europe bans all the bad stuff.
Oh, that's because they're getting bought out. Look what they're doing now. Now you get arrested for praying silently in Europe. Can you see
Really?
that?
No.
Silent prayer. Look it up on your tablet. Silent prayer in the UK. You get arrested for it. Silent prayer. Or
Oh, the
silent
UK is getting kind of nuts, so I'm not surprised that they're
silent
doing
prayer
that.
request.
All right, I'm looking it up.
Silent prayer arrest.
Why I'm looking down.
No, I'm looking up while I'm looking
Um,
down. People were like 50 feet away from an abortion clinic. So your head's bowed.
it says
Silently.
it is a form of reproductive coercion.
Right. So people might not get their abortion. They might not get their abortion if they see you praying for them. So they're calling that coercion.
That's nuts.
Right? That's nuts.
And also, what kind of narcissism is that? They just assume they know what you're praying about.
Right. Right. What if I'm going into birth control bills? But if I really wanted an abortion,
Yeah, you can be
if I
praying about
really
anything.
wanted an abortion, I would go in like this and go get my abortion. Right? I wouldn't be like, oh my goodness, this person's praying for me. Maybe I'll let this child live. People are
Yeah,
stupid.
like if someone wants to get one, they're gonna get one. Someone
Right?
praying's not gonna
If you
stop
want to
them.
kill yourself, you're going to kill yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. Love sugar.
Nice. My breakfast was good too. I had a cheese Danish
Mm-hmm.
and a little bit of
I
elk.
used to eat it. I used to eat cheese Danish every morning for breakfast.
Yeah, got them from
They
Sprouts. They were nice.
were like, I think they were called Texas or something like that. Texas, what I'm talking about? They're like freaking big, or like size of like a 7-inch
Yeah.
big. Yeah. And they had the Texas whatever Texas mans. They were cinnamon something, and then they came out with cheese Danishes also. And I always got
Yep. I think something Wong must have left.
That's
I think Keaton must have left also.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock in the morning here, and they're probably in California and shit. They're just waking up, going to school. It's Monday morning.
Yeah.
Remember, 7:30 in California, and I don't remember if something said where he was from, but he was in the chat like midnight last night, right? Or 10, 11:30.
Yeah,
So
I remember.
right, so he's probably not in the same time zone.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, he did that good.
Oh, hello,
Wow,
Inferno Burn.
that's India. What up, bro? Long time no see. Yo, I'm back. Hello, Inferno Burn. Can you hear me? Somebody, please. Inferno Burn. I got you, brother. I got you, brother. He's like, I don't know how to act around women. No worries, she's got a dick. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't.
Listen to him, Inferno Burn.
Inferno Burn. We're in Inferno Burn. Bombastic. Bam! You get us there. That's Cat. Look at his big
Yeah,
old
I
smile.
mentioned that. That's who I was.
Big old smiley teeth. That's Cat. Cat B. I tried to put it in the dang description and everything, but she kept joining too quickly, so I freaking wackadoodled my wackadoodle. But
That
that's Cat
makes sense.
B. It sucks I can't type on the screen. Well, today I'll get the OBS up and running so we can put the info and like who you are and who I am, the links to all that stuff.
Yeah.
Full screen. We've gotten to the point where it's time to transfer to that. And that's it. Bombastic. 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 No, I look like I know how to dance. I think he might have been talking to you, Cat. He was talking to you. He said, "Do the Harlem Shake."
I'll do the Harlem Shake when I get 500 subscribers. How about that?
Right. There you go. There you go.
I think that's fair.
I am from Pakistan. All right, we'll get your name on the. I got your name on the board, but let me put Pakistan on there, brother. Hold on 1 second. Yeah.
I think I'd say if I get 500 subscribers by the end of the year, I will Harlem Shake.
End of the
Or is
year.
that too long? What do you think?
If you do your job, you'll get it by the end of the month. End of next month.
Yeah, the end of this month is definitely not realistic.
Yeah, because you're not putting out like 3 videos a day yet. You got to get to that point. From the point where you start putting out like 3 videos a day.
7:32 a.m. I assume, not p.m. Right, Inferno Bird.
7:32 p.m.
Yeah, actually, it should be later there.
Yeah.
Because like in Greece, I think it's 7 hours later right now. So
Remember
Pakistan should be
when we get
later.
when we get on at like 6, 7 o'clock, it's midnight for those guys. 8, 9, 10, 11. Also, 5 hours from now would be 11, 12, 1, 2, well, like 4 or 5. Yeah, because a lot of times they'll say like it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, a.m. Yeah, a.m. Hold on. And in Pakistan, I'm thinking in India. I'm thinking India. Pakistan's east of India. Yeah, my apologies. PM. Okay, that makes sense too. Yeah, well, yeah, right. It would never be AM. So right now it's 7:30 AM in California. Right. So yeah, PM. But 7:30. So yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Let me see a map real quick too. So Pakistan's right next to India. They're connected, right? They share a border? Oh, okay, you got
They're
those.
awfully close together. They're probably on the same time zone.
Well, they're all the Middle
like
East.
an hour difference at most.
Yeah. Have some water. Emote. That's an emote. That's right. It emotes instead of an emoticon. Emoticon is made using speaking of characters. There you go. He's like, I found them.
Oh, I like those. Especially the guy with the green stuff coming off his finger.
He's flipping us off. I'm just kidding.
Maybe.
I think
You look like you were doing like that Dr. Evil thing just now with your finger.
Who, me?
Yeah.
What did I do? I was picking my dang teeth. I was using my fingernail as a toothpick. Right. Yeah. What I didn't know I was doing it for Dr. Evil. Inferno burn. I think I'm almost out of room here. I'm going to have to stretch it so that this chunk up here goes over top of the door. And so I'm going to have to pull this part all the way over. And then so it's all going to go up some. So then I'm going to have a whole nother area down here that I'll have to pull off the strip. And then I'll cover a wall. I don't really have anything. Oh, yeah, I got clothes in there, but not really. So that wall in there, there's nothing on. So there's nothing I can still cover this area right here, and then this area right here. You know, and then I can do. I got plenty.
And back this bot who was in here a few days ago. Remember that bot?
Chicken. Oh yeah, the Chinese guy, chicken jockey. I got chicken jockey for you, brother. I wonder if you saw it. Chicken jockey. I am Steve, chicken jockey. Look, it even says cat. It says cat. I am Steve, chicken jockey. And that's just random how shit goes. A chicken jockey. So have you seen anything on the? Let's just show you how deaf Cat here is to the to the youth of America, well, the
Oh,
world.
shut up.
She didn't
But
even
okay,
know about
fine,
the
you tell.
Minecraft. She's like, "What's Minecraft? Are people okay? Did they get blown up?" I was
I
like,
know what Minecraft
it's a
is.
video game that they made into a
My godson
movie.
loves Minecraft.
Everybody, there's like a huge thing in the world, like Roblox versus Minecraft.
Well, that
Roblox.
makes sense.
I played Roblox on a live stream, but I got to get a better computer. Hopefully, Flint and Steel. Flint and Steel. Did you see the movie? I'm gonna say you're quoting everything. Oh, you might be quoting all of what you call all the YouTube shorts and the TikTok body rock doing news. All right, brother. Yeah, it's freaking
All right, bye,
time for you to
Inferno
take a nap.
Burn.
Oh, it's prayer time, probably. All right, brother. Good to see you again, Inferno Burn. I'll be back. He says, I'll be back. Hey, 1, 2. That's crazy too. How'd that happen? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right. Oh, there we go. I got it. I got it. So what I'm thinking here is, oh, okay. So I started to get into it. So I got to catch up. I don't know whether I should do 3. It's so cool how it's all tied up. Like there's little freaking anyway. I should if I should do 3 chapters tonight, or I should just consider, because the last one I did on Friday, right? So then I could just have the weekends off, and it seems like it's okay. Like, like if I just have Saturday and Sunday off, so then Friday I did my first part, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right? I guess I could do that, and then just take the weekends, because I'm gonna burn myself out, And it's not like I have 10,000 subscribers that are like, but I do have quite a bit
Yeah.
yeah, which I thoroughly enjoy. I thoroughly enjoy that. So I can do this with my eyes.
Ugh, don't do that.
It hurts.
Yeah, I bet.
But I have control over my body.
What if the wind blows and it just freezes like that?
What, my eyeball? What if somebody hits you in
Yeah.
the back? You remember that old saying? If you're making
No, I don't know
if
that.
you never heard that saying? If you're making a stupid face, somebody smacks you on the back, your face will stick like that. That was an old saying to make people not be rude to each other on kindergarten, what you calls.
Oh, yeah, remember how Grandma Tess used to tell me that if I whined, my nose holes would get big?
Yes. Same
She
thing,
said it to me
right?
all the time.
And do you know why they do that?
It
Because
worked.
it works with women. They slap you on the back face for women also. It's because women are vain. They care so much more. And I hate that they're using feminism and stuff to make women be like, oh, men are alike. Oh, don't ignore the boobs and the vagina thing. It's crazy. Yeah, and the thing is, what I don't understand is, why don't women embrace that difference? What I think, like, they make it such a competition where men don't see women as competition, but are women upset with that? I think women became upset with that, and then, like, only a few, it was only like 4%, of America wanted feminism to go through, and Margaret Sanger said, we're going to have to force it on women because women are too stupid to know what's good for them. Margaret Sanger said
She was
this.
evil.
Yeah. And she was allowed to run what women in America and now the world are allowed to believe. She
Well,
was a
feminism was good
eugenicist.
back when it was
She was
just
a
about equal
eugenicist.
rights
And
for men
Hitler,
and women.
huh?
That was a good thing, but what it is now is like, no.
Right, absolutely. Well, same with Black Lives Matter and all that stuff. You name it after you name your team, or whatever you want to call it, your movement, after something you can't yell about. You can't say women are bad. Feminism, no, because no. Feminism is bad because it's not
You
just
just made
promoting.
4 people leave,
Right, yeah. No, you have no
if
idea about
that's
that.
true.
Kat. You have no idea.
I'm just playing.
No, you're not. You're thinking this. Honestly, you want me to stop talking about it, so you're telling me that so I can think and leave. You gotta stop looking at those
No,
numbers.
no,
It's
no,
like,
do go on, because I was going to say something about that
it's eight.
actually, too.
It's 8, Cat. Now, so did they leave or did they come back?
Okay, shut up. Go on. Keep talking.
Exactly. So now I lost where I was at, but good try. You won that battle because I forgot
No,
where I was.
you were saying, you're basically talking about movements getting radicalized.
Well, but it's not. They're started radical. They have an agenda. The government's got money in it and all that stuff. Yeah, absolutely. 14%. It's kind of crazy. So right.
Well,
So
yeah,
the
like I
problem
remember
is,
Terry Crews was
you name
speaking
it
out
something
about
like
BLM, and
you
like
name it
Terry Crews
something
got
like
so much hate
children
for
are
that.
all beautiful, and then you say, but the movement has nothing to do with children being beautiful. It has to do with shooting people in the forehead. And you're like, children are all beautiful is the name of our movement, but you're shooting people in the forehead. because that's what it's about. But what are the beautiful children think? And then you can say, no, children are all beautiful. Sucks. You can't say that because you're saying, what do you mean children are beautiful? So it's real. You can't say Black Lives Matter is stupid. What do you mean? The buying all these mansions company. That's what it is. And it's a play on words, and it's finally run its course. It seems because now that they can't control, if you start changing the names, changing the meaning of words and stuff like that, now you finally gotten to the point where people are like, no. We can't describe things without properly knowing what the words are. So people are like, we're done. You went too far with this thing. Crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, they tried to cancel. They tried to cancel Terry Crews because he was complaining about BLM like going too far.
Right. Right.
And they're like, "Oh, you're an Uncle Tom. You're this. You're that." It's like, okay, he's
Exactly.
allowed to have a contrary opinion.
Right, and this is the thing that I don't understand. Like Rachel Maddow, she gets paid $25 million a year. Why is she speaking for me that makes $17 a year? That makes no sense. She doesn't drive the same kind of car. She doesn't eat the same kind of food. She doesn't live in the same kind of house. She doesn't live in the same kind of neighborhood. She doesn't have the same kind of people around her. She doesn't live.
Oh, she can't relate at all. No.
Hannah. Oh,
Hi,
look
Hannah.
at that last name. Where are you from, Hannah? Let's get you on the wall. Hey, hello, Hannah. I think I do have you on the wall, maybe. Hannah. H-A-N-N-A. Hannah. Hello, Hannah. Bam, there we go.
Look, like I
Welcome
said,
to
Hannah
110th
itches.
grade, where two teachers teach you two different things, and you got to figure out which one is true. And like, okay, talk about the word true. Like, oh, my truth. Because you think it doesn't make it true. And that's what's crazy. That's one thing that they really screwed up. They made people believe that they can have their own truths. And you can't. There's objective realities. And it's a horrible thing. So there's one thing that they did, especially the attack on women, that is that they used women to train AI. Did I tell you about that? So like
I don't think so. No.
so this is how because women will respond to men. Men don't get hit on, so they know it's fake. If a woman says, "Oh, you're the most beautiful thing ever," it's coming from a woman's DM or to a man from a woman's DM, they know it's fake. But if a woman gets a DM and says, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful," oh, thank you, and then you're talking back and forth, but it's training the AI. It's not a real person. So the women are so like, "Why is it every time I set up a date, like an hour before the date, they cancel?" Because it's not a real person. They're using you to train their AI. So women think they got 7,000 guys that are after them and they're the shit. They're a 10 out of 10 because look at all these guys that want me. So I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. I got all these guys that want me, but they're fake. So you might have a couple guys that want you. Absolutely, everybody's got somebody that wants them. But they have, to make you think that you got 100 people. Yeah, that's crazy. And it's got women all twisted up. And they think that, oh, I'm good enough. I'm this, I'm that. But the problem is the whole point is to not have children. That's what they're trying to do. They want and it's working. It's working brilliantly. I was on the American internet's a very interesting thing, but there's a whole world out there. And using the translation tools or using the Opera web browser, at least there's probably lots of them that do it. But you can have whole pages translate as you surf, so you don't have to like individually translate stuff. And it's obvious to other countries what's going on here, and for us to only be listening to our own it just twists people around. Look, how could it not? They're saying what you believe is true. Love Jesus Christ.
In the
Damn it.
chat.
Jesus is telling me I talk too much.
I mean, sometimes I think you just like aren't even taking a breath when you're talking.
Yeah, it's amazing. I think I have circular breathing. I can breathe through my nose and out through my mouth. He's like, let me go into this. What Jesus says, let me go into this live stream to talk to one of my believers and tell him that he talks too much. Now, Jesus, do I talk too much? Do I talk too fast? Or what do you guys think? Am I saying too many words? What do you mean by I talk too much?
I do hope he elaborates on that.
I don't think he's going to, but I hope he does.
Probably not.
So instead of waiting on his response, go ahead, Kat. Speak some. No,
Okay, where are you going with all that?
Exactly. What am I going to do?
Let's see. Oh, you were basically talking about dating being ruined
Well, I mean,
for
not just
everyone,
dating
and
people,
now
but
there's
just
some people
how
have
women are
kids.
being twisted, women's minds are being twisted by by AI trainers and stuff. They know they got free people to train AI. They don't have to pay people to do that. They're just going every girl that's got an Instagram, they send them an AI bot sends them, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. And it's an AI created photograph of the guy that's what a woman wants, you know? So
Okay,
they
well, dating apps are
oh
messing
my God,
everybody up,
that's 10 out
honestly.
of 10. He's so hot. He's a CEO of CEOs.com. And he makes $7 million a minute. And he wants me and only me. And it's like, and then so when he says words, she responds and it trains. And then that's psychotic. And you think about the people involved with that, like the people that are running these AI training systems socially, like Zuckerberg and stuff. That he owns Instagram and he owns Meta. And then you have the people that it's Raya,
Hi,
Raya,
Rhea.
it's Raya.
It's Riot. Okay, my bad.
I don't know. I try to say it's Rhea or Raya, and she just spelled it for me. But hey, girl, I think it's Raya. She said Raya. Ray. It's not
Well,
Ray.
until she spells it out phonetically, I'm just going to
She did. She
assume
said she
it's
spelled out
yeah.
RIY, R dash I just want hey girl. But yeah, but so if you think about like Elon Musk. Hi, ma'am. That's you, I guess. So
Yep, this
like
is
Elon
Cat.
Musk training cars. He's doing car AI and he's using X to train his AI. But yeah, so what they're doing for women. Like I think I told you about the. What do you think about that? What do you think about how Facebook notices when a girl posts a selfie and then she removes it? Then they know she's got low self-esteem at that moment, so then they can push ads on her to get more sales.
I mean, I haven't personally seen that happening, although I don't
No, no,
personally post selfies and then remove them. I
look it
do
up.
definitely notice though, Facebook does know what I'm talking about and knows what I'm
Right,
searching for, and it
right,
shows me stuff that it thinks I'm going to want to buy.
right. But if you look up Facebook targeting ads to women that remove selfies, like look that up if you can. Just take a
Okay.
second.
All
All
right.
right,
So you're just gonna
and
be looking now because I'm on my tablet.
yeah, and speak. You can do a voice or text unless you want to type it. Well, yeah.
Nah,
Facebook
it's gonna be more
targeting.
distracting if I do that.
Yeah. And I would like to say that love Jesus Christ says to me, and I talk too much. Jesus, you were a talker, buddy. I'm just following your guidance.
Yeah, it comes right up on AI overview.
Yep. It told you. I'm not
Yeah.
one line. Absolutely, it twists people around. Why are people the way they are? Why are there so many people with the same thought patterns? Because they're all being programmed by this. How do you sell more makeup? You know that when women are wearing this type of makeup, the AI can scan your face and you remove the selfie because you don't feel good about it. Then you get an ad for this mascara and you're like, oh my goodness, it makes everybody beautiful. Okay, well, I look bad now, so I need this mascara. And then they buy shit. So then the AI knows she removed her selfie, an ad went out and she bought that. So this works. And then they just follow it. And then lots of other patterns. Like it's pattern recognition. But it's not just pattern recognition. After they recognize the pattern, they force the patterns. So can they put a filter on the photo that you put up? So you put up a photo of yourself. Now you see that photo. But the photo that I see of you has got you like a freaking nostril like this, and you see you like that. But I see you like this because they put a filter on it. So then you get no thumbs up, and people are like, "Oh, girl, what the fuck happened to your face?" And then you're like, "Oh," and then so they can force you into the buy mode, the purchase mode. That's what's crazy. And these elites that are just racing towards elite. They want to be more elite than the other guys. They're figuring out how to us financially, and they're doing great. They're doing great. They're doing a very good job. And
When I took consumer behavior, they even talk about the dark side of marketing, which is
right,
much that kind
right,
of thing being deceptive or like preying on people to
yeah,
them to
yeah,
uh,
yeah. It's horrible. It's very bad. But yeah, so that's why so we were just talking about manipulation and stuff like that. How people can manipulate other people, and how like Facebook can manipulate other people. Um, but basically, what it was about Raya was eating breakfast, and it evolved into this because I had about a pound of sugar on my oatmeal. But no, but we're probably gonna add. Let me see what time it is now. Okay, so we're probably gonna call it quits in just a minute here. I apologize. We'll have to be back on. I have to. I told I told my folks that I would help them, so I need to help them. It only take me about a half hour. I got to clean up. Me and Kat B here have to record our podcast episode, and then we'll see you guys back for hopefully a lengthier couple hour or at least 2 hour, hour and a half, 2 hour podcast after live stream after that. So I'm gonna hugs and kisses you, and we'll see you guys in a couple hours.